G'day mate and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, Jetty. In our last episode, we built our bedrooms, we built our bathrooms, and beyond that, we built in our freezer. Today's episode, we need to put in a mess hall or two, because I sort of broke the other ones, and the dupes are having a bad day. A very, very bad day. On top of that, we need to start decommissioning our old self-powered oxygen maker, and of course, we also want to deal with the hermit. But before we get to any of that, because he's giving me a thumbs up, so you should give me a thumbs up, hit a like on the video, because Mr. Hermit said so, we should check out what our 4D printer has to offer. So today's offering is, I don't care, we're going for Paku. Oh, gravity worked this time, very early. Left or right? It has to be right. If you go right, eventually you'll get to water. No. Okay, so Paku searched for water. And at the moment, they haven't found water and they're in random mode. So they're just going to go anywhere until they detect water, which costs performance, but we can live with that for the moment. All right, first off, Mr. Hermit Man needs power so he can light up his lights. We need to do that for 3,000 seconds. That's 5 cycles. Next thing we need to do is I still need to feed him some pepper bread. The good news is, after the autosave's finished, last episode I pointed out where we had some sleet wheat that was in a deep frost state, which was right here. So we're going to come down here and build in a little ladder. I'm going to crank the priority on that to a 9. So we can get in here and grab this sleet wheat and this sleet wheat. Because now we have a brand new kitchen and, well, this is now underwater, so it's no longer, well, staying fresh forever. I want to get in here and grab this. If we can grab that, that should let us, well, make some pepper bread. Next up is the self-powered oxygen maker, which I want to decommission a little bit. The only thing I can do for the moment is empty out the hydrogen, and if I disconnect all of those and run a pipe there, and there, yes, no, join all those together, that should let it empty. Helps if I disconnect that, and when that's empty, disconnect that, and then everything should work its way out of the system. Okay, next up is, the old mess-halls. I sort of ruined our room bonus, so we have some slightly stressed dupes. We'll deal with them in just 1 minute. For the moment, buildings deconstruct all of those. We might as well, if they're already stressed out, just remove the whole lot and get to work on the new ones. Now, before I do that, I have a little room here. A tiny itty bitty room, 61 tiles. I could put in, well, whoop. Well, not that tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish beds, which would provide bedding for 5 more dupes. My other option is, rather than putting in a barracks, I could put in a luxury barracks, which just needs 1 decor item. As we already have crown molding in there, we could have a luxury barracks very, very easily. But there's also the private room. The catch is that needs to have a minimum size of 24, so it's much larger than just a luxury barracks. But that happens to be 24 tiles. So we're going to give 1 lucky duplicate a private bedroom. Maybe 2. I don't think the other one will convert into a private bedroom, but we will find out. Furniture. We're going to put in... No. Furniture? Yeah. Comfy bed. We're going to put in a comfy bed here and a comfy bed here. Now, for my private bedroom, I need 2 decor items. That's fine. We've got crown molding. On top of that, I need backing wall tiles, which means I need to grab some drywall, and we need to carpet the room with drywall. It's going to be 1 lucky duplicate has 1 really nice room. On top of that, I want to plant in some seeds. We're going to go with Mirthleaf, Joya, Blissed Burst, and I guess a Blissed Burst on the inside. Well, plumbing. No, we could probably get away with doing the Briar seed up there. What were you? You were a Mirthleaf. Plant that. Okay. I could probably get away with it. It has an overheat temperature of 30 degrees, which is a problem, potentially. Can I get the doors done? Because I'd really like to get the doors done. On top of that, I have decommissioned the old fridge. I'm hoping we can get it emptied. It keeps getting stuff put in it. I don't really want stuff put in. I sort of want it empty. In fact, we're going to go as far as that. Sweep. Very 9. Yeah, all the sweep tasks. Hopefully that means it gets moved up to here, and then, well, I'm done with that entirely. No, the doors are still not done. All right. Next thing I need to talk about is this. I put in a little bit of automation here with fossil and salt, so they can get shoved in a couple of auto sweepers and just shipped into the room automatically to keep these things running pretty much non-stop. Also, I'm hoping it keeps the duplicates out of the room they're not meant to go into unless they walk through the checkpoint and put a suit on. I even made sure all the suits now work. Okay. All right. Room overlay. You have 33 tiles, 24 tiles. In theory, I can have 2 private bedrooms. We're going to drop the priority on this because it's not important. And you can have backing tiles too. Okay, can I copy the always open to there and the always closed to there? All right, so that should do 2 bedrooms. All right, next up is my mess halls. We need to get in a couple of doors first to actually make some rooms. That being there, and there. Now, my great hall. I need some great halls. So I need a decor item of +20. I also need no industrial machinery. You are industrial machine. So I'm going to put in a door here as well. So it's going to end up becoming its own room. Well, it all makes sense eventually. On top of that, we need furniture. We're going to put in a sculpting block out of granite, of course. Here, and here. Also need to check on Mr. Hermit. Nope, we still don't have pepper bread. Okay. Now making pepper bread? Yeah. Actually, we're ready to go on pepper bread. You have the ingredients. Okay. Hopefully we can get some pepper bread cranked out. All right, with the doors put in and our decor item, it should be just a case of a whole lot of... I removed them all. Furniture. A whole lot of mess tables. An awful lot of them. We'll drop the priority on those so I can hopefully get this done. Oh. No. Because we need one other thing. To get a great hall, we also need a decor... a recreational building. That's it. So under furniture, I put in the water coolers previously, but now we have more technology. We have the party line phone. So if they talk to nobody on the party line phone, they get 1 morale. If they talk to somebody else, they get 2 morale. And if they talk to somebody else on a different planet or in a spaceship, they get 4 morale. So we're going to put those in there. Now, of course, they're going to need power. We're just going to plug in a power line. I actually expect I'm going to need more power down here, but we'll get to that power in a minute. All right, with our doors put in, and can I copy the always open state and the always closed state, please? With our doors put in, we can see that this room is 128 tiles. No, 192 tiles. This one is 190 tiles, and this one is 189 tiles. They're too big. So we need to make the room slightly smaller. We're going to do that by cutting it in half. Yeah, like so. We're just going to cut the rooms in half. If we've cut the rooms in half, well, obviously they're going to be the right size now. So we're just going to put in a roof of, well, doors. I'll explain why eventually, because, well, we've got a specialized kitchen with a specialized freezer. Obviously, we need a specialized mess room. On top of that, our specialized freezer is ready to go. I'm just trying to clear out the last of the food, the thousands of food. You do accept pickled meal. Yeah. I need to get the pickled meal out and eaten, preferably quickly. We also have a general food problem, but the food problem I'm not too worried about. All right. Scolding. No, it's fine. All right. With our freezer ready to go, this is very, very important. If anything goes off in that freezer, it could spell disaster for our freezer and actually make everything in there rot, okay? We've got some chlorine in there, but on the off chance that something goes rotten and then turns to a rot pile and then puts out a tiny bit of polluted oxygen, it'll delete our chlorine, which promptly will ruin our freezer and all the food in it. So we're going to make sure this auto sweeper that's right here is set up for Organic. No, not edible. Organic. Rot pile. Okay. That means if something rots in there, the auto sweeper's going to grab it out, hopefully straight away, prior to, well, it off-gassing. That's our hope. Okay. So our kitchen is ready to go. Basically, it has a whole lot of cooked food on the floor. We could turn it on, but like I said, I'm going to remove the old food. The catch is duplicates keep coming in here and, well, taking barbecue and cooked meals and all sorts of things and dropping it into our freezer. One thing I'd like to do is I'd like to limit their access. At the same time, it cuts down on pathfinding, because, like, Saran is about to come in here. Now, Saran skills... no. Skills. Athletics. So, he has suit sustainability training for +2. He has exosuit training for +2. He also has... Actually, he has full exosuit training. Who's a better example? Fry Guy... Hyperbite. Perfect. Athletics. So he is getting -6 from wearing an atmosuit. So what I've done... Oh, that's pepper bread. You. Pepper bread. Select. Bread it out. Okay. Back to there. All right. What I've done is I've gone through my duplicates. My chefs. Not Boss Jones. Can I have... Fry Guy. I've made sure that every single chef... I've got about 10 of them. I have Fry Guy, I have Cody Good, I have Niles, I have Marsrims, I have Yuxi, I have Civilian, Jens for me, Zombieland, The Best Knees, and Smirk. All have at least one of the 2 cooking skills, plus they have exosuit training, which means, well, we have suit stability, so they don't do less damage to the exosuits, which is going to be probably important in the long run with the amount of duplicates I have running around. Also, we have that +2 bonus to athletics to make sure it also removes the penalty of the -6. And I have purposely selected just those duplicates and a door and set the door to always open. Default access, everybody can leave, but those duplicates can enter. I'm going to be pasting that right there. That means that once the dupes that are not meant to be in here get the hell out, they can't come back in. Who has my pepper bread? Saran? Deliver to Saran. Are you delivering it to Saran or are you delivering it to him? Errands. You're delivering it to him. Excellent. Okay. We're going to follow you because I want to make sure the pepper bread arrives at its destination and nobody decides to have a little snack on the way through. Like, as long as you're delivering 0.1 of a pepper bread, I'm happy, he's happy, but I need to make sure at least 0.1 of a pepper bread actually makes it to Mr. Hermit, because I'd like to be done with Mr. Hermit, yes. Scolding, it's fine. Probably. And if we lose a duplicate, it's also probably definitely fine. Trust me, I have too many of them. Come on, Saran. Okay, incapacitated. It's less fine. But we're concentrating on Saran. This is the important thing. Okay, can I change that to a priority 9? Of course, you stop and have a cough on the way. Okay, pepper bread. 1 hermit. Progress. The hermit loved his food. Tastier than a still warm pretzel that once fell off an unsupervised desk. Okay. So the mailbox is ready for another delivery, but I don't have to do that. I do need to keep the power on for another 2,500 seconds. And view file. Okay, so we have first encounter, recover pod entry, debris analysis. By all means, if you want to read the log, pause it. Okay. So we just need to wait for you to be done. At the same time, I noticed that there's bad oxygen down here, so let's put in 2 of those. And I noticed critters. Grab the critters. Okay. So, kitchen. Limited access, okay? Now, only a set number of dupes can get in and a set number of dupes can get out. Unfortunately, all the food is currently going on the floor because it's not being shipped to the order to the freezer just yet because I really want all the pickled meal gone. Once this little pile is picked up, which is still 100,000 calories, yeah, then I'll be happy. It still says refrigerated. How cold are you? We might just physically put you back in a fridge. then if I set you to priority 0, which is a mod, in theory, the duplicates will have a preference to keep that one very, very empty and that one very, very full. That's my hope, at least. Okay, we're still waiting for the roof to go in. Okay, next thing I need to talk about was bedrooms. I'm going to check the bedrooms. That is a private bedroom. That is a private bedroom. Excellent. We got 2 private bedrooms. All right. Also have a bunch of empty tables. So we're going to remove a bunch of empty bedrooms. We're going to remove both of those 2. Hopefully we can get some more duplicates moved into here. That would be ideal. And I don't think I'm patient. No. That'll do. Okay. So with that now done, room overlay. You're a mess hall because I forgot to put in your monument. Deconstruct. Okay, after the doors are put in, then hopefully we have 3 great halls. And they should, if my maths is correct, seat everybody. Should. Very much should. Okay, put that back down there. Okay, and room overlay. So I'll turn that from a mess hall and a great hall. And then once you get 2 more doors and you get 3, 4, 5 more doors, then we should have, well, some great halls. Some wonderful great halls. Okay. Next thing I have is, I have a problem with duplicates. Well, everybody has a problem with duplicates, but I have a especially problem with duplicates. Can I run that to there, to there, to... there. Yeah. All right, duplicates have a habit of eating half a meal and dumping the rest on the floor. Because they're grubs. So I'd like to stop that, because obviously this is an oxygenated room. We need it to be oxygenated so the dupes can have something to breathe. By the same token, well, when you have an oxygenated room, the food tends to go stale very fast. So we're going to mitigate that with a couple of auto sweepers. Man out of gold, and we're going to put one here. We're going to have a 2-tile overlap and put in the next one. Then the next one will go there with a 2-tile overlap and go there. Then the next one will go here with a 2-tile overlap once again. Yes, there. And then I need to repeat that on the next floor. The simple plan being, well, if they drop food on the floor, then we have an auto sweeper clean up after them. Because, well, like I said, they're grubs. Can I put you there? You don't reach. Okay. No, you're going to have to go there instead. All right. Having something sweep up, great. But when they sweep up, they need to put it somewhere. So again, we're going to have a conveyor loader, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 1 in... actually, you're going to need 2 in here. You're there, and... Is that right? There, and... there. Yeah, okay, they should both reach. All right. So, we now have auto sweepers to clean up after the grubby little dupes that drop all the food on the floor, which now means I need a lot of power cables. I need so many power cables. In fact, I think I'm going to split this into 2 grids. In fact, I'm very confident I'm going to split this into 2 grids. I have this grid up here that we're technically is very overloaded with all the kitchen, all the Atmos suits and everything else running, but it doesn't run all the time. In fact, it runs fairly seldom. It's currently using 680 watts with multiple parts of the kitchen running. So I'm pretty confident I can run half a dozen auto sweepers off it. So we're going to hook that into there. It is going to mean that this pump is now on it. That pump runs fairly regularly. So we're going to be up around 1,000 watts. We're going to plug that in there. We're also going to plug in the next row. There to there to there. And then this one, well, is actually going to go its own separate row entirely. Deconstruct. Okay, that should provide power. Can I remove that? On top of that, I still need conveyor rails. We're going to need to rail all this together. So you join to there and come up to here. You all join together. You go up and you go up. And then after we get to there, it should be a case of come to here. Yeah. Through there and then jump over there, and that'll get us back to our freezer. Yeah, I can't turn any of this on until we're done eating all the stupid lice loaf. Pickled meals. Pickled meals. Yeah, 10 or 50 kilos. All right, we're getting there. Okay, that's going to be our plan. That should give us 1 Great Hall, 2 Great Hall, 3 Great Hall, a Scolder. Wesley, it's warm in here. There's an atmosuit checkpoint. You meant to put the atmosuit on before you enter. It's set to clearance vacancy. Suited duplicates may only pass if there's available dock to store their suit. Clearance always. Clearance vacancy. Vacancy is the normal. Cool. That's the normal state, okay? If we look at any of the other ones, they're all clearance vacancy. You can only pass if there is somewhere to put your suit and there is a suit for you to pick up. All right, Wesley, stop getting scolded. All right, it's frustrating. All right, so we have our mess halls done. Excellent. Many, many mess halls. We've got a hermit. He's happy. We may have a decor problem in here generally. I have made all these out of gold, so their decor is less. Negative is less, but we can always fix that with a whole lot of crown molding. Priority 5, all the crown molding in the world. Actually, cancel that one, put a proper corner one in there. We'll do another row here and another row here. Can I get a corner piece? Okay. Corner piece in there, corner piece in there. Okay. It also means I have this bit of room left over, and I have no big plans for this bit of room. So we need to make some big plans for that extra slice of space. I'm thinking a couple of doors. That's a good start. I'm also thinking, are all these beds full yet? No. Has it been a cycle? I cannot tell. Time is relatively missing. Can I remove that? Sure. 46 kilos. Keep eating, Dupes. Keep eating. All right, in here, a couple of things we can install. Lots of things we can install. I like the idea of giving them a recreational room. A wonderful recreational room, somewhere where they can go and relax. In there, obviously, we need to put in some interesting things. Like a soda fountain, that'd be good. And good news is we have a, well, cleanish water right here. It may be full of germs, but technically it's clean water. We're also going to put in a, let's go with an arcade cabinet. Right here. We could also put in a jukebox right here. Obviously, everybody wants a mechanical surfboard. What else would you want in your recreational room? And vertical wind tunnel, a little bit too big for the allocated room. We don't need a party line phone. We already have those. I'm not putting in a juicer. What do you do? I believe mushroom, bristleberry, and meal ice. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Same with the espresso machine. That requires pinch of peppers. Not going to do that either. So that's going to be the extent of our rec room. Now, our surfboard requires just a little bit of plumbing to get it up and running. It's going to require one of them. Also requires power. Power. Can I get power from there to there? It's going to require plumbing. It's going to require a mini liquid pump in that tile. Is that power in the right spot? No, it isn't. And it's also going to require a couple of tiles there, a couple of tiles there, and some mesh tiles underneath it, because otherwise it makes a mess. So we're going to put in some mesh tiles. We're also going to obviously give myself 2 tiles space in case I find anything else I want to put in this room. And put those there. I also need to obviously fill this with some liquid, so we're going to put in one of those with a bridge here and a bridge here. Run plumbing, insulated pipes into that machine, normal pipes into there, and into there. That should be everything I need to get that running. I just need the dupes to finish that. Which then means I have a little bit of room left over. Out of all the different room types we have, there is the massage clinic, the wonderful massage clinic. It's where dupes go when they need to de-stress, relax, recover. We already have our rec room, excellent. But we're gonna have a massage room as well. So under medical, we have the massage table. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Now, in a massage clinic, we need a decor item. That's going to be crown molding, obviously. No industrial machines, correct. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to put in our crown molding. On top of that, we're going to go one extra. We're going to put in some carpet. Here, and here. Because when the duplicates stand on carpet, they get another bonus, another de-stressing bonus. Can I grab power cable? Power cables! Thank you. I'm going to plug those together. Now, they use 240 watts each. You use 1200, you use 960. Yeah, power could be difficult. I'm going to... Okay, so you have 6 kilowatts. Yep. You have 2 kilowatts currently. That's going to take us up to... yeah. Okay, I am pretty confident. Crap. You have how much? 600 constant load. I am pretty confident I can put the jukebox on there. But I'm also pretty confident that everything else needs to be on its own circuit. So I need to get another circuit down here. Or rearrange the power again when I get another circuit down here. Getting another circuit down here is going to have to wait. Yeah. You're ready to go. That can be done. And need the doors in. Okay. Whilst we wait for the doors to go in, can I set that door to always open and that door to always open? I also want to set that door, and that door to always closed. Yeah. That one, and that one. Also that one, and that one eventually when it's built. Okay. That should give us, well, all the niceties we need for this. Now, where are we up to with our... So close, guys. 10 kilos. Once we hit that 10 kilos, we can turn the kitchen on proper, like. Okay. Private bedrooms are done. Oh, Packer have made it this far. Well, they're all off the higher level. They're now working their way along. All you guys are going to do is jump off the edge. We can pretend this atmosphere here is a fishbowl, and you can go for the fishbowl. And then, well, if you jump the other way, you'll end up down... Oh, there's already 2 of you down here. Well, 2 of you worked out which way to go. Okay, other things I needed to dismantle was, bedrooms. Okay, if I select a cot, okay, Mr. Donkus doesn't have one, but everybody else does. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright, we're going to remove all of that then. That should do the trick. Okay, rooms are in and done. That door setting needs to go there. That door setting needs to go there. And confirm our room overlay. Yep, we have a massage clinic, we have a rec room, we have 3 great halls, and also everybody has a salt checkup because we've been crunching salt for a long time. Hey! Civilian goes in for the jukebox. Excellent. Now, I can also... Decor. Putting in background tiles actually really increases the morale by, like, an awful lot. They're only worth... actually, they're worth 10, but with a radius of 0. So it's literally only the tile they occupy. So, can be worth an awful lot. And that is causing such a pain. Okay, you are not going to work. All right. Freezer's done. All right, next thing we're going to have to look at then is our steam room. Our steam room is doing fine. We're still cranking out steel, a lot of steel. 3 tons worth of steel. It's been running forever, but we still don't have that much to keep spending it. But one problem I have in here is the gas pressure down here is 3 kilograms. Up here, it's getting awfully low. Also means these are not really turning off. If we click on properties, we can see last 5 cycles, you've been running 94% of the time. You've been running 94% of the time, and you've been running 98% of the time. And you haven't even started having to deal with hot food being dumped into our freezer. Ventilation. You are our insulated pipe, okay? You are going to be running pretty much forever, which means I need to make sure that you have decent cooling. As for our 2 aqua tuners, the one on the left does, well, our steam turbines. And if we look at the temperature overlay, they're actually fine. Like, they're not having too much of an issue. As for the one on the right, well, it's doing the base. And, yeah, it's struggling. It's very much struggling. The fact that we're bringing in an awful lot of oxygen pipes. Why are you empty? What? Oh, because we're just pulling too much water off that. Yeah, I never got around to fixing that. Yeah, about that. Quick fix, quick fix, quick fix. Only quick fix is pulling off the other one. And it's probably okay for now. Yeah, none of those go to anything super vital apart from the kitchen. Sort of super vital. Crap. Okay, can I put you... there. Liquid rich. Priority 8. Sort of important. So, yes, I'm bringing in a whole lot of oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pipes at like 80 odd degrees. 90 odd degrees. 7 pipes. Yes. Which is causing a little bit of heat in the base. Now, us running cooling loop through there is definitely helping, but I need to look at a longer term solution. We could run all our gas pipes through a giant cooler, strapping our aqua tuner to it, and just run cool liquid through just a giant cold brick to pre-chill down all our gases. That's a viable option. So Black, there's a checkpoint. We've been through the rules of a checkpoint. Conductive wire bridge. Damage overloaded. Oh. Which is... Wait, we are not running you. Yeah, we'll have to work out some sort of alternative power-wise. Yeah. I could probably strap on the surfboard. Okay, let's strap on the surfboard instead. Can I disconnect that, and run that to there. Surfboard, we should be primed. We are. Can I remove that bridge? And also our soda fountain is ready to go. It just needs carbon dioxide. Somebody may have already put in a canister filler right here, which in theory is full of carbon dioxide. And a dupe should just grab it up and bring it down here because you have no gas input. A dupe physically needs to deliver carbon dioxide. It's priority 3, which means they'll get to it. Okay, with that done, we're going to hook that into there, which should put a bunch of water down here, which once you get power hooked up, should run, and we should have a mechanical surfboard, you know, for happy dupe time. Can I remove that guy as well? And getting ready, service non-animal. Okay. So you're ready to go. I got a couple of tiles free. I need to work out power, and we finally got rid of food. We have deconstruct. You get to store absolutely nothing. Okay. Do I still have free beds? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I've got 1 or 2 free beds. Okay. So now we know we need that many beds. Cool. I don't think I've planned for that many beds. All right. Remove. Yeah. Okay. All right. Kitchen time. So deep freezer is ready to go. It just needs to have something to store in it. So you are ready to go with what we're going to be eating. So we're going to eat surf and turf. We're going to eat roast grub fruit nut. We're going to eat pickled meal, pepper bread, omelets, nutrient bars, mushroom wraps, mushroom fries, muck root, grub fruit preserve, frost burger, not frost buns. We're going to hopefully convert them into the pepper bread, fried mushroom, and barbecue. Also, I'm going to set you down to 25 kilograms because the auto sweep is going to fill it at all times, which means 2 things. It now means up here, I need to pick what food we're going to be shipping out, which would be exactly what I have there. Can I copy that to that by any chance? No, of course not. All right, edible. We want fried mushroom. We want frost burger. We want grub fruit preserve. We want barbecue, but not cooked seafood. I have plenty of cooked seafood. The cooked seafood, I don't have enough cooked seafood. So we're going to convert our cooked seafood into the surf and turf first. So I don't want that. I do want muck root, obviously, mush fry, mushroom wrap, omelette, nutrient bar, pepper bread, pickled meal, roast grub fruit, and surf and turf. And we're going to set you for a nice low priority and copy to you. You, our fridge, have, well, spindly grub fruit, pacu fillet, mushroom, meat, meal ice, lettuce, grub fruit, and cooked seafood ready to be shipped out. And you should be done, I hope. I hope I've ticked everything correctly. Okay, we'll find out. In theory, AutoSuper's going to start grabbing stuff and putting them there. And did I plug that in? No, I didn't. Okay. Priority now, please. Can I plug that into there, that into there, and that into there? On top of that, can I disconnect that and disconnect that and remove all of those, because that's going to be our exit for everything from down here. And we're going to convey a bridge, put a bridge in there. Okay, with that done, in theory, the only food they have available is what's already being shipped out, which means I should be able to copy those settings to all of those. And when duplicates leave food on the floor, the AutoSuppers will clean them up. Okay, the AutoSuppers will grab all the food, put them in here, which will then ship it to the freezer. But once it gets to the freezer, well, this AutoSuper will pull it out of the freezer because dupes can't access it, because they need to stand like right on this tile to reach in, and there's no ground there, intentionally. And then the AutoSuper will shove it into the fridge, which has a lot of pickled meal currently. But that's fine, because it has all the pickled meal as far as I can tell. And 128, 130. Okay, it has all except 2,000 calories. Maybe somebody else is currently chewing on that as we speak. You are ready to go. You're putting power. Power is fine, I hope. Okay. Conveyors. Okay, when that one goes in, and that one goes in. So when that one goes in, things should start shipping out. And idle. No? Okay, never mind. Not idle. Conveyor. Come on, dupes. Come on, dupes. You can do it. There we go. Okay, so we have fried mushroom, barbecue, all sorts of goodies being shipped out. They should pop over to our freezer. Now, our freezer's going to have another problem it needs to contend with. First off, it's 5 degrees. Okay, it's been running for a very, very long time with minus 15 degree. What do you set to? Minus 10. We're going to go for minus 20. I need to just run an awful lot. As long as we don't go down. What's chlorine's liquefaction temperature? Properties? Minus 34. Where are we minus 19 on the off chance? Okay. You need to run awfully hard because, well, like I said, it's chilly in here. It's very chilly. The chlorine's down to minus 7. You can shoot. The shoot and everything is also minus 7. But once the food gets here, that's barbecue at 60 degrees. Because, well, the barbecue's living in a warm room at 30-odd degrees, and then, of course, it's fried. That's freshly made, and 94 degrees. Yeah. It's slightly warm. In fact, that's my barbecue right there. Properties 57.2.1, 57. So I have two things. One, I need to get all the food in here. Two, I then need to build up a large thermal mass of food, like an awful lot of food that's just sitting there already pre-chilled. So when other food shows up, it doesn't overheat our existing food. Yeah. Which is problematic if the dupes keep eating everything. So I'm hoping we can get a bunch of food put away where the dupes don't eat it. We make food faster than what the dupes eat it, basically. Scolding. Idle. You're idle because you can't get out, right? Probably. Yeah, we need to dig out a floor. Alright, we also need to put in another room. Can I get that mopped? We need more bedrooms. In fact, I think I might need another bedroom floor under this. Alright, can I go from here to... So it's 64 tiles for a bedroom originally, except you take up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 64 plus 1 plus 2. Of course, it goes right where the ladders are. Deconstruct buildings, ladders. Can I put a door? Okay, actually, just grab beds. Beds. Sure. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then our next set of doors would go here. And oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, many. Okay. And doors in there. Sure. Might want to get everybody out the hole before we build in the hole. Like, they have to pick up everything. I've trained them well. They do a great job of tidying up after themselves. Alright, so that should be 1, 2.5 new bedrooms. So it's, sorry, it's more than 8. That is 18 tiles. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 23. And you are how many before? 16. Okay. Well, that should replace one of them at least. Okay. 4 tiles down, putting another floor. Actually, this is going to have to be a special floor. We're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that lines up. Deconstruct that. Because this is the end of our housing. This should be our last bedroom. From here on, please. No, cancel. Cancel. Cancel? You can't cancel composting. Cancel compost. Okay, sweet. From here on, we need a new plan. A new plan, and that is going to be food. An awful lot of food. We're going to be putting in hydroponic tiles all the way along here. We won't have time in this episode to explain exactly what the hydroponic tiles are going to be doing, but they're going to need hydroponic tiles. We're going to have to start planting new food. Bilbo, I'd like to build in the floor. Oh, look, you got out and 2 more got in. Who are now stuck? Oh, because there were plants in there. There were plants that you just had to remove. Oh, duplicates. All right, so today's episode. Definitely got a couple of private bedrooms up and running, which are already assigned to a couple of dupes. Definitely have some Paku that are working their way towards freedom. Slowly. Yeah, maybe not. Have removed another row of beds. And have, well, mess halls and a recreational room and a surfboard! But next thing we really need to work out is how many dupes are going to die because they got locked into a bedroom together. Okay, remove that. Already 9 top. You could just punch a hole in the floor, but you know, where's the fun in that? No, hydroponic. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put in that. That's also going to be important to let the CO2 out. Speaking of CO2 and oxygen, we have oxygen flowing in at the edges. It's sort of partially broken, maybe. Yep. I need to fix up my water supply. Oh, wow, that was just working. Okay, plug that back together. All right. Yes. Kitchens are done. Mess halls are done. Bedrooms are mostly done. Yep. Duplicates are all alive. Excellent. Eventually I'll work out a way to kill one of them off. And Mr. Hermit Man. Nope. That button. Mr. Hermit Man is down to 2 cycles. He needs to have power onto him for another 2 cycles. So I guess I'll see you guys back here in another 2 cycles, where we can have a chat to Mr. Hermit and see what his story is. Yes. Also, I need to work on the food problem, like I said. Yeah, the food problem is going to be an interesting problem due to the fact of we're out of dirt. We're not doing great on slime. Yeah, it's a bad day overall. And That can now go. All of that can go, actually. Deconstruct buildings. That can go, and that can go. Technically, we'll leave that, just so we have some oxygen. Not that I need it, but, yeah. All right, I'm going to call it here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. Eventually, we'll get everything done. We'll have a new renewable source of food, and we'll move on to space, because I still need to get to space. Yeah. All right, that's it. We're out. Thanks for watching. See you next one. Bye.